What are the silent signs or indications that your partner might cheat? You may not realize it, but if she displays certain behaviors, there is a clear sign that she will cheat on you someday. Decoding the silent signals of infidelity. Understanding the connection. Emotional withdrawal versus cheating. Disclaimer. Based on the provided context, the traffic light framework does not explicitly list cheating as a standalone category. However, it provides a direct way to detect the behavioral precursors of cheating through the hard red light and blackout phase. When a partner moves into these phases, they are displaying emotional withdrawal, which is often the silent indicator that they may be looking elsewhere or losing interest. If you notice certain patterns in her way of interacting, she may be transitioning into a state where emotional attachment is breaking down. First, emotional coldness. If she suddenly displays signs of hard red light, such as emotional coldness and reduced affection, it indicates a lack of emotional investment. Second, the need for space. When she frequently asks for space or cancels plans, she is creating distance. While this can be healthy, if it becomes a consistent pattern without cause, it signals a lack of desire to maintain the connection. Third, reduced investment. If her messages become low investment, like simple wayfaring or testing with things like hey or random emojis, and she stops asking questions about your life, she is no longer in the yellow light phase of building connection, but has retreated into a state of minimal effort. Fourth, the blackout signal. If she reaches a point where she expresses that the relationship isn't working, she has entered the blackout phase, which is the ultimate sign that emotional attachment has or is about to be severed. Step-by-step guide, how to detect if her behavior is a sign of cheating. To determine if her lack of interest is temporary or a sign of potential infidelity, follow this psychological assessment. Step 1, establish the baseline. First, observe how she acts when things are good. Does she share personal stories? Does she give personal compliments? If yes, this is her normal level of investment. Step 2, monitor for hard red light patterns. Watch if she starts cancelling plans frequently or showing emotional coldness. If these signs appear without any external stress like work or family issues, it is a silent sign that her emotional focus may be shifting away from you. Step 3, analyze the type of contact. Determine if she is sending genuine effort, such as vulnerability and saying I miss you, or merely tests, like low-effort messages such as hey or what's up. If she only sends tests and never shows vulnerability, she is checking to see if you are still there without having to commit any real emotional energy. Step 4, check the reconnection or withdrawal cycle. If you apply a strategic pullback, such as creating a little distance, and instead of her coming back closer, she stays cold or even moves into the blackout phase, it is a strong indicator that the emotional connection has been compromised. The biggest mistake, chasing the void. The biggest mistake people make when they sense these signs is chasing too hard. When she shows signs of hard red light, such as distance or coldness, your instinct is to increase your own effort, sending longer messages, asking way more questions, and trying to force a connection. Why this fails? In the context of the framework, chasing during a period of withdrawal actually reduces attraction further. It creates pressure. If she's pulling away because her interest is fading, your constant presence makes you feel predictable rather than mysterious or certain, which speeds up the move toward a breakup or infidelity. Personal advice from the Ultimate Edition. The key truth: consistency is more important than intensity. A sudden drop in consistency, how often she reaches out or how warm she is a much louder signal than a single bad day or one cold conversation. A simple rule to remember: watch the effort, not the words. If she says she cares but her actions align with the hard red light phase, such as low contact or low affection, believe her actions. The golden formula for emotional stability, calmness plus strategic distance equals retained attraction. If you sense she is pulling away, do not panic. Instead, step back with dignity. By maintaining your own life and staying calm during her withdrawal, you allow her the space to feel the contrast, which forces her to decide if she wants to move back toward a yellow light connection or leave entirely.